You are watching SGTV, Socially Good Television.
When I think about manhood, and as I had the opportunity to be a part of this conversation, I went to the dictionary. One of the things the dictionary talks about is that state of moving from being a child to now being a man. And when I was thinking about that, I started to say to myself, well, what does that mean? You know, is that just in my age? Is it just that now I'm stronger than I was as a kid? But so I started to think about it even more. And when I think about being a man and what manhood is, I think about somebody who's responsible. I started thinking about things in my childhood growing up where I used to think a man meant somebody who was strong or powerful or able to beat others and able to dominate. And as I grew up and getting connected with a great father like I had, who was able to share some things, but not just my father who exemplified with manhood and being a good man, but other people. And I think it was connecting with mentors at my church or basketball coaches at school who started to show me some things. And so here's some of the things I learned from being what it meant to be a man. One is having character. Being a man, you have to be somebody who has a good reputation. What do you do in public versus what do you do in private? I started thinking about how I behave at home and how I also behave in public should be the same. If I say I'm gonna be a man, then I should show it at home with my wife, with family and friends. And so I started thinking your character matter. There's one quote that stands out in my mind all the time is that the real character of a person is demonstrated when they go through adversity. How you handle trouble, what's in you is really gonna come out. And so that's why I say it's important to have good mentors, people who can talk to you and you can talk to them and you can share and they can share with you to help you garner those tools that you need to develop this life and this walk as a man. The other thing that jumps out to me is what I said before about being responsible. What does it mean to be responsible? It means that the things that have been given to you, that you are put over, whether it's on a job, whether it's your family, with your wife, with your children, whether it's the things you acquire, your home, your car, the community you live in, it means that you're going to step up to the plate, handle those things, and make sure that your family is protected. Make sure that your children, your family is provided for. Make sure that you're involved in their lives. You're being responsible. If you're gonna be that man, then we have to be responsible. And so when I sit and think about those kind of thoughts, manhood to me really comes back to being responsible. It's really critical. So I'm responsible, I have character, and then ultimately I have to put God first. I as a pastor of a church, I believe that wholeheartedly, that God has to be first in our life. He has to be the one that is our ultimate teacher, our ultimate mentor. He is the one that provides me that strength that I need, because real men, strong men, now that I understand this better, it's not about being able to beat up other people or put somebody else down, but it's being able to control the power that I have that I could use for a negative situation, but to now use it for a positive. What does that mean? It means like when I could knock you out, I'm going to control that strength, I'm going to control that anger, and now use it to maybe help somebody, help you, help that individual. Because real men, being strong, it's not showing how big my muscles are, but it's how I handle myself in adverse situations. So putting God first, he's the one that's able to help us do that. And then lastly, when I think about manhood and some of the things that happened in my life that really turned this thing around for me, it is being able to listen to others. There's so many different perspectives on manhood, as you probably know, as you've heard from different family members, different people in your community, in your life. But really being able to listen. I can garner different things from other people. I can learn from other people. There's things someone has said that has helped me, and I can add that to something else that's given to me. And when I put those together, I can come out and be just what God has called me to be as a man. Never knowing it all. I'm 40 years old, about to turn 41. And I've learned I don't know everything. So there's other people who can help me. And one thing that I thought as a kid, when you were a man, you had to know everything. You had to do it all. You had to be it all. But I found out growing up, I don't know it all. And that's also part of being a man, is to realize I don't have it all in myself. I need other people. I need relationships. I need to be connected to the right people, because in who I'm connected to is going to help me be everything that God has called me to be as a man. So being responsible, having good character, being able to put God first, and then listening to other people. Those things are critical as we talk about being a man, because if I really want to be a man, not just a male, but a man who is going to show forth those signs, strength and character, responsibility, then I need to, as I said before, I need to listen to others. I need to build great relationships, because in doing so, it allows me to gain those things that I don't have. Because as I said, I have to be honest, I don't know it all. But when I get around other brothers, when I get around other individuals who are being successful in their life, it has helped me to make those decisions that end up being right decisions and for the betterment of my life. Being a man, responsible, having good character, making right decisions, listening, being connected to right people, all these things are critical as we talk about manhood.
Thank you for watching SGTV, Socially Good Television. Visit sociallygoodtv.com and remember to share this video.